When I saw the power slap stuff, I was like, oh, it's brilliant by Dana what they're doing, having people like you and the Nelk boys and everyone like, and Nina and being like, power slap's the best thing I've ever seen. I'm like, man, what are they paying those boys? What are they paying those boys to do this?
Is that the question?
From the love.
That's the question.
That's the question. Heart.
You don't have to answer.
That's a hell of a question.
No, they need to answer. It's been months I've been waiting for them to come in and ask this. Because here's my thing. I'll be very clear. If they hit me up, even though I don't hate on it anymore. At first I was like, dude, what the hell is he's just bored. And I get it. If I had that much money, I'd be bored too. So they start the Power Slap Fight League. But then I talked to people like, in person, it's way better. In person, it's cool to see. And I stopped paying up because even podcasts has changed. Unless you're like a Schultze or like Rogan where people are watching for 3 hours. This day and age, what we do, like let's say this does whatever, 500,000 views. By the time we cut up all the clips, we're getting millions and millions and millions. So it cut down to short form. Does that make sense? So Dana, whoever his team is and him is like, this isn't going to be a long form thing like the UFC. People aren't going to sit down and watch this for 3 hours. People aren't going to watch it for 45 minutes. It's just these idiots slapping each other. But we can cut up in short form and get millions and millions of views. Once I saw that, I'm like, brilliant. I'm in. That makes sense. My only thing was when I first saw you guys on board, I was like, oh, what are they paying those boys?
I mean, that's a personal question. I'm on record as saying you don't have to answer that.
No, that's easy. No, it's easy. He doesn't pay us at all.
It's just content for you guys.
There's a game. There's an element of content. There's an element of
being in the cool kids club.
Yeah, like you do want to get around other audiences and have opportunities to meet other people at these events.
I'm not hating on it any facet.
To essentially get some relationship.
Yeah,
and
I mean
network.
that's currency. That's real currency.
Yeah, that makes
also
sense.
a relationship with Dana and gambling, actually getting to know the guy, and that can lead to a lot of stuff too.
Yeah.
Because I've seen you guys. Well, when I saw you guys at the fights, and I see you like, so you're saying hi to Trump, and you're saying you're hanging. That puts you guys.
How jealous! I bet. Oh, 45 came and dude, when we met him,
powerful dude.
It was exactly like you would expect it to be.
Yeah.
Dana goes over and he goes, "This is Taylor Long, Will Compton." We meet him. He looks at us. Couple of big, strong, handsome men. Yeah. And I was like, fucking thank you.
You guys are doing great.
Perfect, dude.
Wow.
You don't even know what we're doing.
You guys are doing great.
We got a photo with him right before the main event. We got a photo with him. And I'm kind of sitting there, and I'm sitting right next to Trump. I don't know what the fuck to say. I literally am just sitting there, kind of like a big dumb idiot. And he looks at me, and goes, "You're doing great." I was like, "Bro, you have no idea how the fuck
I'm not doing anything, dude.
That is amazing."
He's a powerful dude, huh? The energy.
Take
politics out of it. Just him as a personality. You're like, holy shit,
bro. When he's sitting like 10 feet away, where it's just like, yo. This man is sitting right here.
Big guy too, big guy himself.
Let me ask you this: do you think you'd have this? You'd have the same energy if Biden was sitting next to you? Do you think he's as and I'm not. This isn't left or right thing. I'm just saying as far as personalized energy.
You know what you're doing. Hey, it's not political, but you answer the question and let us short form clip this with no context. And it's Taylor Long being like, "Yeah, Biden's kind of a pussy, right?" And then you guys are like, "Got his ass, dude."
No, I'm just saying. But still, Biden is the fucking sitting president. You'd still be pretty excited.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
You'd be like, holy shit, this is crazy. He's mumbling, but whatever. Right?
So how about this?
Taylor,
one of the smartest guys.
Hey, bro.
No.
You better relax.
I told him this story about Biden. So one of my good buddy of mine,
don't trust anything.
Billionaire, made about so much money.
He has 9 billion friends.
And he actually ran. He worked for Biden when he was a young man, and he also ran. He was the vice chairman of his campaign before this. One time, not.
He's the one that made all the sexual allegations go away.
No. But he's
his name was Jeffrey Epstein.
He's a smart as fuck guy. He's a guy I check in with when there's a story, and I want to check in with a guy who's a real player and in those inner circles. And I said something effective. He's just Biden's a blowhard and a dummy. And he looked at me and he said, "What'd you say?" And I said, "What?" He goes,
"Do the phone."
He said he was. He goes, "No, we were together." He goes, "He's a dummy." And he's tall. He's about 6'4". He looked at me. I felt uncomfortable. He kind of got over me and he went, "He's much smarter than you are, and he's a lot smarter than I am. I spent a lot of time."
20 years ago, though, right?
Now
he's compromised.
What I'm saying is anybody who's been that relevant for that long has got something.
For sure, anybody
that works that high,
being in politics, you can't be a moron.
Can't play the game for that long. Can't play the game for that long.
I was a little embarrassed though because he said he has a stutter, which I didn't know. So Biden had a very strong
He also
stutter
had brain surgery
for a long
bro.
time.
He had brain surgery, open brain surgery.
He did. Biden did.
Facts. Look it up, Chan. Wish we had a computer. Yeah, facts.
It's confident
up.
saying it. I'm
He's
like,
definitely
yeah,
old
it's a
now and has
big-ass TV,
cognitive
by the
issues.
way.
There's no doubt about that.
Dude, I wish I was as cognitive as he was. How old is he?
He's 80.
He's kind of crushing
Look at
it.
this.
Hey, the first article is Joe Biden is a survivor.
2 brain surgeries. 2 brain.
You didn't know
aneurysms.
this. Wow.
Wow. Look at that.
But to go back to it, I think here's where I think everything's a little fucked up in America is if you have the opportunity to shake a president's hand, past or present,
You got to do it up.
you got to shake his hand.
I agree.
Oh, I'll
If, it was-
suck
if
him off.
Biden was there, I
And
would
I'm
take
going
a
to be
photo with him
respectful
too.
to any. I'm going to be
yank him
respectful
off
to
right there
any
in public.
president.
It's America.
I'm going to be respectful to any president. I don't care if I agree with him or not. He's my president. Like, he was president of my country. I'm going to be respectful as fuck. I'm going to be,
Absolutely.
Mr. President, nice to meet you. I'm not going to say anything.
It's wild how when we posted that photo though. I don't know how your situation was, but I had to have a couple of actual conversations with people that I like. that
People
were
are
friends.
upset, right?
People are
And
legit
it's like, no,
upset.
you don't get it. It's not. I'm not picking a side here. It's Trump, bro.
It's a president, bro.
It's a president.
Jack White got all
He's also
mad.
the
But not only that, like one of the most influential like brands
figures
of a name
ever. Brilliant business.
Well, also,
Brilliant.
who also might be the biggest political disruptor, the most disruptive figure in politics. Maybe Andrew Jackson is a close rival, but I mean, historically, there's nobody in his area code.
Were you guys
He
a
took the
little
whole
nervous when you
fucking
post a
game.
picture? Were you like, let's see how this goes?
I don't think so.
Taylor was like, "Hey, we should get a photo, right?" And I was like, "Hell yeah!"
Hell yeah.
I was more nervous to get a photo of Johnny Knoxville, and I posted out like a bitch, dude.
God, and I hated that, bro.
Oh, I
hated
love
that.
John.
Well, then I got super high one night and kind of broke this whole thing down.
Yeah.
Because I got like a mental thing when I meet somebody that I'm a fan of, where I like, if I go up to you and I'm like, hey, I'm a fan of you, let me get a picture with you, let me talk about you. Now all of a sudden I've put you here and me here. Now, the part of us ever becoming friends is now going to be an issue.
Yeah.
So I have like this.
That's
we'll
also
call it-
because
we'll
you're
call
a
it ego.
celebrity, and when people come
Yeah,
up
but
to you like, "Can I
hardly.
get a picture?" Kind
Taylor's-
of like,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It knocks that wall down. You're like, "Ah, fuck, all right, yeah, let's do it." I get what you're
but
saying.
it doesn't like it definitely takes you away. Like I don't know if I can trust this person as much to
Yeah.
be an actual friend.
Yeah,
So Johnny Knoxville sitting right in front of us, and in front of that is Trump. And I'm like, dude, Johnny Knoxville, I'm a Jackass kid. Like I fucking grew up.
Same.
That was my shit. Like Travis Pastrana and the Jackass crew were like my
yeah.
heroes.
Bam, Steve-O.
And I see him sitting there and he's enjoying himself. And I tell Will, I'm like, hey, there he is. He's fucking there. And Will's like, I'll get you a photo with him. I'm like, don't, please don't.
Yeah,
and,
like, no.
And the whole,
Well, if you remember right, I was like, "Hey, look down in front of you."
and
Until
you
I
know
go down.
he loves Johnny.
Oh yeah, I know.
Love
That's like his favorite
him. Love him.
person. Because we wanted to have him on the bus and stuff too, and I was
He's
like, bro,
brilliant, too.
It's fucking him.
Smart
He was
dude.
like,
Yeah.
oh shit. And I was like, yo, you're getting a photo with him. And he goes, no, don't do that. I go, I swear to God, if you don't like approach and just be like, yo, I'm a fan,
At
like,
least introduce yourself.
and I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up and be like, hey, my friend, like, he's a massive fan. He'd love to get a
oh,
photo
dude, I was
with
like,
you.
I was
Like,
probably
I
sitting
would've
just
went- I
like
would've
this. Like,
went that
fuck,
note
man,
for him.
don't
'Cause
do
I'm like,
this.
bro, you gotta get.
Or you can do what some people.
You didn't do it.
No, he didn't. No,
Or you can do what some people
he
do.
didn't stay the whole fight because I was like, afterwards.
Oh, damn, he
I'm going
dipped
to-
out.
Yeah, he
He
dipped
dipped
before
out like
the main,
right before like the main event.
the main event.
But
Power
if you're
move.
Johnny Knoxville,
Power
you gotta get the
move.
fuck out of there,
Don't give a
dude.
fuck.
Yeah, you gotta
Yeah.
fucking go. But yeah, dude, and we were at the house that one night, high as hell,
Yeah.
dude. We were like cooked, like figuring out life type of cook.
Marijuana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
What'd you say? Hey, do you think it was gay that I didn't?
no, I brought up the Johnny thing, and you're like, yeah, dude, that was so gay. That was so gay of you.